Here's James. Shoots it up. Here's Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And stolen by James. Banked in off the glass.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Now here's Walker. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done. But, guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the second free throw, good. James with it. From the top of the key, and he gets it to go.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
The Hornets on offense. It's a 3-point game. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Now here's Waiters, following the miss by Al Jefferson. And Waiters kicks to Varejao. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. James with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Aminu. Back to James. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go. James has got 7 points. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Walker. The 11-footer and the rejection by James.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's 10 points for A-Train.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Shot's good by Walker.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's James. Goes up and lays it just so easy. He's got 12.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Walker goes in. And Stevenson kicks to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. Offline with his 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
Okay, on offense, I want you to really push the tempo.
Hornets trail by 11. Lets it go from 11. A second chance effort, and Jefferson with the lay-in.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Jefferson with the block. Stevenson against Waiters. Stevenson kicks to Walker. The 3. Shot's good. Walker's got 6 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
James, the pass to Aminu. Back to James. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
He is really putting his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Stevenson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. They double him with James. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson, and he dunks it down.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
And here's James outside. Good. James has got 22 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Walker goes in. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from three. You look at James. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
Hairston, good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
It's stolen by Jefferson. No one near James as he lets it go. And another three for Cleveland.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now, here's Vonleh. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hairston. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Kept alive. Back to Lynn. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go.
First round of the East.
Completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Charlotte, Lance Stevenson comes in for Hairston. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. James in at point guard. Anderson Varejao out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Aminu in at the small forward. That's the five for Cleveland right now. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. A-Train in their last time out against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 45 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. His teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
And here's Vonleh after the three-pointer from James. Vonleh's shot is good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's James. 30 points in the game. And Waiters kicks to Aminu. Passes to James. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Outside, Walker. Stevenson drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 6 points for Lance Stevenson.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
James, the pass to Aminu. Young with the steal. Here's Walker. That's good. Walker's got 13 points.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And they double up James. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Hornets trail by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu. And here is James. He's got 32. Pass to Aminu. Back to James. The feed to Love. Here's Aminu. And that one's on target from the wing. Aminu's got his first points of the night. And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half?
Hey, guys, let's settle down for a minute. Talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is. So listen close. We caught them napping on the break so many times. Great job attacking in transition. We own that part of the game. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And let's head out there in the third with one play in mind that will get our offense rolling. The pick and roll. Let's see what kind of answer they have for that. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. A-Train has been sensational.
Or maybe he just needed the big stage, because so far tonight he's been outstanding in an important game.
Yeah, you never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. I mean, he's showing us what direction he goes in, and that's straight up.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets, Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Inside, you have Vonleh and Jefferson, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward position. From deep, James. That falls. Clean assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. Off the screen. Jefferson's shot is off.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
And Waiters kicks to James. Releases. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Hornets trail by 14. Walker goes in. Again, the miss by Walker.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. That's not something they should get away from.
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Hornets trail by 17. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No good with the layup.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make, on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And they double up James. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.